Join me. Come on to the mat and we will begin. So, welcome. Glad to have you join. And we are beginning again. This week, we're bringing some emphasis to legs and hips, always needed. So, that's where we are. But first, we got to check in. Check in, come home to the body. So, we say, turn around, come down, come home to the body. And we begin. Come home to the body, come on to the back. Bring the feet to rest. Bring the back to rest. Shoulders and upper back. That's where I have to make a little adjustment. I press elbows and flatten the back. And that brings it all into alignment. And then I check in. Then I check in, looking for tension, looking for tightness, feeling the breath, finding the breath. First finding the breath, then feeling the breath. So we come into the body, come home to the body, and discover different for each day, accepting whatever is there, paying attention, taking care. Paying attention and taking care. So as we do, we warm up the body. We warm up the parts that are going to be working, and that's all of them. So bring the fingers to the light grip, bring the arms overhead with the inhale breath, and back down with the exhale breath. This is a very simple movement on the inhale up and over, and on the exhale back and down. Notice how the waist may lift a bit when you lift up and over, and how it relaxes as you come back down. So this is the natural movement of your spine. A couple more. Up and over, feel it, and back and down. Now we'll add a few where we press the waist on the release. Inhale up and over. Press the waist as you bring the arms down. Feel that low back stretch. Inhale up and over. And then press the waist as you bring the hands down. One more like this. Press the waist as you bring the arms down. Pause, feel it, and release the arms. Relax the waist. Take a breath. Now we lift up the knees and bring circles, so we're massaging low back. Massaging low back. And I like to circle both ways. So we're releasing tension, increasing circulation. Increased circulation is always good. Releasing tension, increasing circulation in the low back. Pause here. Hug it up, hug it up, hug it up, and release. Now bring the hands behind. So we're going to stretch the legs. So as I said, today we are bringing a focus to hips and legs. So I want to use this time to bring in the starting stretches. So these are very gentle. It doesn't go straight. Just stretch till you feel stretch right here, and then leave. And stretch till you feel it in the power muscle, and release. And repeat. And feel whatever side is tighter. So for me, it's the right leg is tighter. See what's true for you, and doesn't have to go straight. Different for each. We want to find the stretch in the belly of the muscle. And this is increasing the circulation. Beginning to bring in stretch. So we're just repeating. Getting stretch. Introducing stretch. Little by little, no force here. No force. Warming it up. We're finishing. And now we'll bring the feet to rest. Arms alongside and take a breath. The other part of our warm-up is when we come to spinal twist. So I like to open arms to the side and then roll knees side, side. Take your time with it. Just roll till you come to a stop, and then other side when you come to a stop. See where you feel it on this side. Is it more in the knee, the thigh, the hip, or up the back? And then same on the other side. When you come into the twist, where do you feel it the most? Different on this side. The knee, the thigh, the hip, or up the back. So for me, when my knees are to the left, I feel it in the thigh and the hip on the top side. On the other side, I feel it more in the hip. So see what's true for you. It's just reflecting the tightness in the body or waking it all up through movement, side, stretch, side, stretch. We'll come back to center and take a breath. Feel the breath settle. So moving in twist really activates energy. You can feel that now in your body and your breath. So let's come into bridge. So we'll be using changing the feet position. So that works the glutes, the leg muscles in a slightly different way. So the arms are alongside, the feet are hip width apart. We press the feet and lift the hips and come up and stay. Feel the stretch in the thighs. Feel the contraction in the upper legs and the glutes. And now round your way, waist before hips, rounding back to rest. Take a breath. Bring feet touch, knees touch. Once more, press, lift, and stay. Where do you feel it and what do you feel? You are more aware of the contraction in the back or the stretch in the front. See what is true for you. And release and round down, waist before hips, back to rest. Open the feet. So with each change in the position of the feet, we work the muscles in a different way, and that's why we're doing it. Once more, press and lift and stay. Where do you feel it and what do you feel? Is it more in the front, the top, the back, the butt? Where do you feel it? And release, round, back to rest. Take a breath. Now, our little hip series. So let's bring one foot to rest at the top of the other knee and bring the hand to pulse, 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 pulse. So we're opening hip sockets, bringing in movement, nourishing cartilage. Okay, pulse it away and stay, 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 and release. Now, we bring a stretch into the low back by gripping the foot and the knee and drawing the shin toward the chin, or gripping behind the right leg and drawing the shin toward the chin. Either way, we're bringing the shin toward the chin and stretching across the low back and hip. So we stay here and feel it. Yielding to the stretch, staying. Another breath and we'll release. Now this leg, let's extend. Bring the hand to the thigh. Feel how the muscle is soft and relaxed. Lower it down. Feel it start to grip. Start to grip, start to grip. Now you feel a strong grip holding the weight of the leg. Bring it back up and feel it soften and release. Foot to rest. Take a breath. Other side. Foot to rest. Pulse the knee. Hip socket lubrication deep inside. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Stay, press it away, feel it, and release. And now, hand to the knee, hand to the foot. Draw the shin toward the chin and feel the intensity stretch in the low back, or leave the foot there and grip behind the other knee and draw the shin toward the chin. Either way. Stay. It's a stay, especially if it feels like a powerful stretch, then you need to stay. And if it feels like a real powerful stretch, you need to do more of this one. But we know how to do this in the chair as well. So I'm enjoying this deep stretch stay. Final breath, we'll release. Now, this leg that we've been working on, extend it along the floor. Let the hand come onto the thigh. Feel how the thigh muscle is relaxed. Now lift it up and feel the grip. Bring it down, feel let go. Lift it up, feel the grip. Bring it down, let go. Lift it up, feel the grip. Bring it down, feel the let go, and bring the foot back. So that's how we strengthen a muscle, by contracting it and releasing it. It's a proposition we're very familiar with when we work with weights, but in this case, we're working with the weight of the leg. So finishing our on the back warm up, we will release and roll over and come on to hands and knees. Come on to hands and knees. Come to Chakravakasana. So we say 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide, and then move on back, bring the hips toward the heels, and stretch the back, on the return, lifting ribs, lifting chin. Your own pace, repeating. Rounding the spine, arching the spine, stretching the back. See if you feel it more on one side than the other. Finishing with Chakravakasana. When you're back, come to a rest. Come to a rest, and now I always bring my hands in a little more as I come into Angry Cat, tucking chin, rounding spine, tucking tailbone. Feel the whole stretch along the spine. Stay here and feel it. And release. Drop hips back, bring arms longer, wider. As we come into our modified up dog, hips forward, lift ribs, lift chin, and tuck the chin. Press back, press back. Your own pace, repeating. So when I come into this up dog, I'm slightly tucking tailbone, and that's what works for me, because I can tend to overarch at the waist. So if you tend to overarch at the waist, tuck tailbone coming into it. Just try it. We're finishing. Pressing back, pressing back, pressing back. Pause, relax. A couple more breaths here. And release. Release arms. Come up and stand. Come to standing. We warm up series. First, find mountain. Feet hip width apart. Relax toes. Unlock knees. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension through crown. Shoulders up, back, down, solid, steady, strong, and still. Find that inner mountain. And release. And release. So, because we are focused on legs and hips today, our warm-up series will be changing the position of the feet in the series. So, feet start with hip width apart, arms overhead. Exhale down. Come back up on the inhale breath. And side stretch. Return. Same on the other side. Return. Now, grip somewhere along. Soft knees, fold down and stay. And feel the stretch. Feel the stretch in the legs. I'm keeping my knees soft, straightening just a little to get a little more intensity. Final breath here. Come on up, arms wide, lift, and side stretch. Do each. And bring the arms down. Take a breath. Now bring the feet wide. Arms overhead. Exhale down. Feel the stretch. Arms wide. Return. Check out the side. And back. Check out the other side. And back. Grip. Fold soft knees. Hang down. Now the stretch is moved in a slightly different way because of the width of the feet. Stay here and feel that stretch in the legs. Still not having to force the legs straight, finding your own level of intensity. Final breath. Come back up and side stretch for each. Side stretch for each and release. Feet touch, knees touch. This will be the most probably challenging of the forward bends. Feet touch, knees touch, arms overhead. Exhale, down, down, down. Feel it. Arms wide. Return. Side stretch. Side stretch. Grip, fold. Soft knees to start. Coming down, hanging down. Feeling the intensity. With a change in the position of the feet, it affects the muscles. Final breath. Come on up. Finish side and side. Come back. Open the feet a bit. And now, coming down to Utkatasana chair, working quads and glutes. So inhale, arms overhead. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to the chair, Utkatasana, stay. On the inhale, lift. Release the arms, take a breath. Next one, we come to goalpost arms. Take a breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, goalpost arms, drop down to Utkatasana, stay. On the inhale, come back up. Release the arms. Check in with the breath. Yes, that is hard work. Feel it. Our final is the classic Utkatasana with the arms extended. So, arms overhead, drop down and stay. On the inhale, come back up and release. Return to mountain. Feet hip width apart, toes relaxed, knees unlocked. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension through crown. Shoulders up, back, down. Feeling the breath, feeling the energy, solid and steady, strong and still. Bringing in those qualities of mountain. And we release, legs wide. Now this is about inner leg stretch. Legs wide, soft knees, slide on down, hands to the ground. Now bend the knee, walk the hands over, 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 stay. Feel the stretch down the inner leg. Walk it back. Walk the hands to the other side. Bend the knee, hands walk over, stretch down the inner leg. Feel it and repeat. Your own pacing, walk to the side, stretch inner leg. Feel it and back. Stretch inner leg. Feel it and back. Do one more. 3 muscles attached down this inner leg. That's what you're feeling. You may feel it here, here, or here. See what's true for you. And it's different for each side. See what's true for you. Come back to center. Soft knees, hang down. It's all about stretch. Come back up. Bring the feet back. And let's turn. 1 foot forward, wide. 1 foot back, wide. So now we're going to bring a stretch to the back of the leg. Bring the hands behind. Soften the knee. Fold over. Stay. Stretch, stay. Stretch, stay. Feeling that intensity as your body yields. Final breath. Come back up and change it out. Other set. Foot forward, foot back. Widen the base. Soften the knee. And begin that journey over that soft knee. And just let the weight of the body continue to deepen the stretch. Come back up. Bring the legs back. Return to mountain. Toes, knees, unlock. Tailbone tuck. For some shoulders, crown, breath. Feel it. Final breath. Okay, so now we're going to come into a few lunges to work quads. So we start moving forward a little bit. So we can come arms overhead, soft knees, down, 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 so the hands can touch the ground. Now, left foot, drop it back. Bend the knee a little more, adjust the foot, lock the back knee, stretch the back heel. Release the knee, bring it down. Feel the quad stretch deepen. Lift it back up and lock it. Back foot, bring it up. Grip the elbows, hang down, breath free. Legs stretch both. We move to the other side. Hands to the ground, knees are soft enough. Other foot, drop it back. Bend the front knee, creep the toes if you need to. Lock the back knee, feel the heel, ankle, calf stretch. See where you feel it and what you feel. Now we're unlocking the knee and bringing it down. Feel quad stretch. So we're ready to lift the knee again and lock it. And we're going to bring it back up. Bring it back up, and once more, grip elbows, soft knees, hang down. So from here, we'll release, hands to the ground, drop the knees back if you want to use your blanket for the knees. Hands and knees. Chakravakasana, easy, soft. Come to a rest. Bring one foot out. Now, the hand that's close to the foot, bring it around behind to the outside and bring the nose gently down, feeling the hip socket stretch. Come to a rest. Bring that hand back. Extend that leg, one hand to each side, toes up, heel, ankle, calf stretch. Or down. Final breath. Release, release. Other foot out. Inside hand around behind to the outside and bring the nose down. Pulse gently, helping to open hip socket. Final breath and release. Extend. Toes up, toes down. Final breath here. Okay, bring it back. Chakravakasana. Come to a rest. So we're going to press up into the down-facing dog. The heels are off the ground. The head is between the elbows, and we're dropping down one heel and bring it up. Dropping down the other heel and bring it up. Final breath here. Pause. Lift one leg. Bring it down. Lift the other leg. And down. Bring the hands back, 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 and stand. So we didn't do a balance challenge, and that's why I came back up. So let's see about touching something, gripping, pressing back, thigh stretch, fingers lift away. Thigh stretch here. And change it out. Touching, gripping, press the thigh back, lift the hand away. Pressing thigh back. And release and release. Now we are down onto the belly. So come on down, belly on the ground, cheek to the side. Relax. Feel the breath. So our belly down series is going to strengthen the low back, the hip, and the leg, the middle back and the upper back. We bring the hands alongside. Turn the cheek to the side. So on this one, we're saying, press the palms, peel up the ribs, and lift the left leg. Stay up, bend the knee. Stay up, lift the leg. Straighten the leg. Come down, all the way down, cheek to the side, leg to rest. Breath. Point the nose down. Press the palms, peel up the ribs, and lift the other leg. Stay. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. And let it down, cheek to the side, down, and take a breath. Again, point the nose down. Press the palms, peel up the ribs, and lift the left leg. Stay. On the exhale, bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Lift a little higher. And everything down, cheek to the side. Have a breath. Point the nose down. Press the palms, peel up the ribs, lift the other leg, and stay. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Lift a little higher. And everything down, cheek to the side, and breath. Point the nose down. Press the palms, peel up the ribs, lift the left leg. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Lift a little higher, and down, cheek to the side, and breath. Breath. Finishing, point the nose down. Press the palms, peel up the ribs, and lift the other leg. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. So we're contracting all these muscles to bend and straighten, and down, cheek to the side. Breath. Bring the arms forward. Let feet touch, knees touch. Press the palms up. Feel the contraction in the low back and the hip and the upper legs. Feel it. And down. Take a breath. Open the legs wide. Press the palms, peel up. Feel the contraction in the low back, the hips, the upper legs. And down. Bring the feet back to hip width apart. Take a breath. Press. Come up. Feel it in the low back, the hips, and the legs. And down. Release. Roll to one side. Come on to one side. Bend the knees deeply. Let the bottom arm support the head. Now we're capturing the foot, the ankle, somewhere there, and press back, stretch, 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 and release. Press back, stretch, 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 and release. Come down lower with the knee, press it back, less range, more intensity, and release. Bring it up high, press back, more range, less intensity, and release, and down. Roll it over, other side. Come to the other side. Bottom arm under the head, knees bent. Capture ankle. So try on your own the 3 different levels of low press back, middle press back, and high. Whichever one you want to start with. And just compare the difference in the intensity, whether the knee is low, middle, or high. So high has more range, less intensity. Low has less range, more intensity. And see what the middle feels like for you. And then we'll finish and release and roll over and come to sit. Come to sit. If you like to sit on the blanket, it helps to elevate the hips a little, makes it a little easier for some of this work. So what we're going to do now is one leg straight, the other one bent. This is about hip sockets. So we're walking in, inner leg stretch, here, here, feel it. And then come back, change it out. Knee bent, leg straight, come forward, feel it. And back. Now, tuck one foot under, bring the other foot over, lift and lengthen, fine twist, rotate. Shoulders, head, neck. Final breath, release the head forward, release the arms and shoulders, grip under that forward leg and extend, walk the hand up. Bring the nose toward the knee, bring the knee toward the nose, feeling intensity, stretch. Final breath, release. Change it out. Okay, so we bring the foot up, bring the hand across, lengthen spine, rotate into twist. Final breath here, release the head, release the arms, grip behind the knee, extend, bring the nose toward the knee, bring the knee toward the nose, point and flex if you like, whatever feels good. Final breath here, release, bring the foot out. So grip under and hug, now it's about the back. Come back up. Bring the hands to the outside of the knees. Knees press out, hands press in. Nothing moves. Knees press out, hands press in. Nothing moves. You feel it in the hips. And release. Bring the hands to the inside. Knees press in, hands press out. Nothing moves. Feel it in the hips. And release. Now, extend. Now, fold forward and relax. Paschimottanasana. As we move into our final stretch, legs, hips back, stay, and you feel the body yielding. You start with soft knees. So, small part of the population, the legs will go straight. Don't worry, we're only concerned about getting the stretch. Form follows function. Final breath here, come back up and release. Now we're headed into relaxation. So bring your support wherever you want, under the knees, under the head, under the back, whatever works for you as you settle in and down. Settle in and down, come onto the ground, get the back and the shoulders comfortable, the legs and the hips comfortable. Take your time with it, get it right, so your body can get the full benefit of this guided relaxation. So we come into the whole body, continuing to make minor adjustments and bring awareness to hips and legs. Come to hips and legs. At hips and legs, squeeze and tighten, power squeeze, feel it, let it go. Let it soften, hips and legs, take a breath. Take a breath and come to the shoulders. Shrug the shoulders to the ears, lift the head a bit, stretch through the fingers. Head down gently. All the rest, let it down. Have a breath. Have a breath and come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release, press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eyes, squeeze. Soften, relax. We come back through the body, we check back in. We start with the toes and we are consciously softening through. Toes and arches, heels and ankles, calves, shins, knees, upper legs, hips, belly, all relaxing, whole lower body softening down. Softening down. Become aware of the spine. Where the back touches the ground, where it doesn't, it's your normal curves, just feel it. And become aware of the heavy arms, shoulders resting down, hands relaxed. Discover how the fingers have relaxed. And come to the throat and soften the throat. Soften lips. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Soften cheeks behind the eyes, the brow and the scalp. Let it go. Let it go. Feel the whole body relax. Whole body relaxing and feel the breath. Find the breath, feel the breath. Find the breath and feel the breath and look a bit deeper, deeper mind and thought. Sounds may come, just stay. Thoughts. If thoughts carry you away, come back. You can release the thought and return to the body. Return to the body. Come deepest. Come deepest and stay. Stillness, peace, stay. Return to the breath. Return to the breath. Return to movement. Return to stretch. Begin to stretch and move the body. Move body and stretch as we come to a close. And I hope you keep with you ease in your body and strength, balance, energy, and the peace. Until the next time. Thank you.